Chestnuts roasting on an open fire.
Yeah, Jack Frost nipping at your nose. Yuletime hymns being sung by the choir. Yeah,
Yeah.
you didn't know I could sing, did you? That's how I roll, baby.
Do one more.
I would drop your panties, boy.
I'm
I'm not singing
driving
it.
home for Christmas.
No, I'm not singing that song.
Why?
No, I ain't doing that. Man.
Why?
Because it's rubbish.
Why?
I ain't rubbish. I want something with a bit of swag.
Really?
Yeah. What's up, brother?
What else you got?
You know what? Today's been good.
Today's
Today's been. This is what I like about Vegas. You know, Andre Berto was here. They're all popping up left, right, and centre. Shows how big and important this fight is. Excellent undercard. Everybody's on the edge, thinking who'd win, who shouldn't win, why could they win. I think this is a perfect match for the fans. For Amir Khan, no, I think he's had his licks. You know, he boxed Collazo, put on an excellent performance. I'd have given him the golden goose, which is Mayweather or Pacquiao, whichever it was. But you know what, they're making him, putting him in with a guy that who needs him. Nobody wants to box Devin Alexander because he's a handful.
Do you get the feeling that Las Vegas is just one big welterweight orgy this weekend?
It is. It is.
It is,
you know
isn't
what?
it?
It is because, and you look at everybody's in the mix. The guy with the biggest swagger actually was Keith Thurman. You know, he got on stage and I thought, I actually believe him when he says, I believe he believes it when he says, I'll beat Floyd Mayweather and Manny Pacquiao. You know, there's many fighters that say, I'll beat him, I'll box him, I'll do whatever. And you know, you're thinking, yeah, whatever. But I actually believe he believes he'll do it.
One thing about Keith Thurman is, got on record saying many times, he's not afraid to lose.
Yeah.
He's not afraid to lose that he's got on his record if it means that he's in meaningful fights. I'm not saying he wants to lose it, but he's prepared
he's
to
not
lose
afraid
it.
to lose, and he likes getting in with unbeaten fighters. And
Yeah.
you know, there's a few throwback fighters that want to get in a scrap, that want to fight. And Mir Khan's actually one of them. Keith Thurman's actually one of them. You know, some people said it should be Keith Thurman against Amir Khan tonight, on Saturday night. I don't agree. You know, I think Amir, you know what? If you don't need him, don't box him. You know, you've had a roller coaster career. You know, you're chasing that pot of gold at the end of a rainbow. You're almost there in touching distance. Forget it. I won't do it. That's how I roll. I'm a coward anyway, so it don't make no difference.
But you chuck Kell Brook into this mix as well, who's actually the IBF welterweight champion.
Yeah. People are developing amnesia about that. But, okay, let's look at the weekend. If, God forbid, Amir Khan lost, it's not the end of the day, not the end of the world for him, because there is Kell Brook, there's a domestic scrap there. And the Americans like Amir Khan because he's exciting. You know, he brings the Brits over, he puts up a fight, he's got cojones. And so they like him. You know, so even if he lost, it's not the end of him. But you know, you don't want that because he's in touching distance of a massive fight.
Will he get that massive fight if
I
he
don't
wins?
think he will.
No.
I think they're teasing him. They're teasing him like a stripper. They're teasing him because I just think his style would. I'm not saying he would beat Mayweather, but I think his style is just too much of a handful for him. I think it's too busy, it's too fast, he boxes on the back foot. You know, Mayweather's not going to have to go looking for him, try and square him down, and Amir's just too busy for that.
What does Amir do? He comes through this task against Devin Alexander, which isn't a foregone conclusion. Yeah. It's a difficult test. Alexander's proven at world level and he's only been beaten once. Has he been beaten once?
Devin, been beaten twice.
Twice, sorry.
Yeah.
It's bad for me. What does he do? Say he wins this fight. What is he going to do? Is he going to say, if you don't think he's going to get the fight, waste another few months chasing the fight, or does he go and make another big fight against someone like Pacquiao or something?
No. Well, I'd try and chase those two fights and embarrass both fighters into saying, look, I proved myself, come on, let's do it. And that's what I would do. And then if that didn't work, then, you know, there's always a domestic big fight at home with Kell Brook to pick up the IBF title if he believes he can beat him. So he has options. And he may think it's a soft touch, he may think it's an easy fight to fight Kell Brook, you know, in between lobbying to fight Pacquiao or Mayweather. But he has options, and he's a fighter that's in a very, very fortunate position, and that's because of the style he fights.
For someone like Amir Khan, who's won world titles at lightweight and at light welter, what's more important to Amir Khan, the size of the fight or to win another belt at 147?
The size of the fight. I think it's the size of the fight because, you know what, this could have been, you know, for the title, this fight, but it's not. You know, and he likes getting involved in fights that gets the public's attention. He's the only fighter from Britain that's prepared to move lock, stock and barrel over to the States and commit to his craft, and he's reaping the rewards. You know, he's lost before, and he's still come back and rebuild. You know, when he got knocked out against Prescott, you thought, that's him done. And that same week, he was still out doing public appearances. He's thinking, you know what, I made a mistake. He's a professional, a true professional, and I think people just don't get that. You know, love him or loathe him. You know, he's a one-off.
Can't knock, can you? He's
can't
been in
him.
there with
That's
everyone.
You
He's
can't
prepared
knock
to
him.
fight anyone
That's
as
what
well.
I'm saying. Take the personal issue, whatever personal issues you have about him. You know, this guy he's represented. He's done his job, and so you know the Brits should get behind him because the kid has done his job. He's gone out there and done his job.
Maybe a few more people got behind you in your career.
I didn't want people behind me.
Yeah?
Because I loved them hating me. I fed off the hatred.
Serious?
Yeah, I loved it. I did. I liked it.
People throwing like tomatoes at you.
No, actually, belts and stuff like that. And bottles, water and stuff. Honestly, if you look, I boxed Aldous Rodriguez in Brazil. I was at home in Brazil. They were throwing stuff at me, and it hit the ropes. It came off the ropes when I boxed. Vincenzo, Cantatori. Someone threw something at me then. And where else was it? It's happened all the time. But I chuckle because I think, if I'm upsetting you, I'm definitely upsetting him.
Do people throw stuff at you now when you're presenting for Sky?
Just pantaloons.
You weirdo. But like final press conference today, weigh-in tomorrow. It's not that kind of bill where there's a lot of sort of, there's a little
drama.
It's kind of like constructed between Devon and thing, little digs, but nothing too.
Yeah, I think the stuff prior to it, it's not a problem because we know that the matches that are here are going to be good matches. You know, the blue's not going to beat the red or red's not going to beat the blue. You know they're good matches. So I think if you're here for the drama, you're here for some kind of hatred, somebody cussing somebody out, dashing water in somebody's face, you ain't going to get that. But you know you're going to get fighters that are going to get in the ring and give it their all. Everybody on that top table wants to win. They've not come to roll over, which to me I think is, as an ex-fighter, as a fan, as a journalist that comes out here, I think it's exactly what you want.
All right, I'm Johnny Nelson. I'm going to catch up with you tomorrow.
There you go.
I'm just going to use you all week.
Do what you want. Apparently, I looked out my hotel window and I can see hooters. Now I saw somebody that looked like you. I'm just saying they looked like you. I'm just saying, but they didn't. But they had an afro, so it could have been you. Lucky.
Why would I have been there?
I'm just saying.
That ain't my hotel.
Is that a hotel? I didn't even know it was a hotel.
Yeah.
I didn't know, but it looked just like you. And I thought, I've got him. I was
I'm
going to take a picture.
What? I'm at Treasure
I was
Island.
going to take a picture, but you had a big old Billy D afro, so I thought, all right then. I was going to get it and just Photoshop it and just say, yeah, bust it.
Well, I looked out my window.
You didn't look at no window because you ain't got no window.
No, it's not why you got no windows. Have you seen Treasure Island?
I know where Treasure Island
You walk in there and it's like a pirate to greet you. Hello, me old son. How are you? Welcome to Las Vegas.
And your feet stick to the carpet. Yeah. They need to change that place. That's the first place I stayed when I came in Las Vegas. Love this place. Do like it though.
Yeah. Well, Circus. That's another one.
I haven't been there actually.
Circus.
Well, I haven't been.
I stayed one night at Circus, one night at the Travel Lodge, one night at Treasure Island. I'm like 7 nights, 7 different hotels.
You know what? I want to offer you a place in my room, but I ain't doing that.
Why?
Because I like to walk about naked in my room.
I know your room number.
You don't know my room number. Oh, you do.
I do because I needed to borrow your internet.
Oh, damn you. That was actually Adam's room number I gave you.
All right,
never give out your room number.
Johnny Nelson, thanks for talking to iFL TV. We'll catch up with you tomorrow. You're very smart today, Johnny.
That's how I roll.
Do they know you out here?
Yep.
Yeah.
It kills people. Yep, they come up, hug me, say, how you doing? Elvis. Okay, I'm going.
Can you sing Elvis?
I'm not. I'll sing you Christmas carols tomorrow.
Just sing me one Elvis number.
No! I even considered it. No!
Marvin Gaye. Engelbert Humperdinck. John Holt. Give me something.
I'm leaving. It's been emotional. This is I from London.
It's iFL TV.
Whatever. That's what it is. Johnny Nelson, time out, sit there at the weigh-in when it all kicks off. Geezer. See that London accent?